preach from pulpits built on ivory lies and fear. But I'm the thunder rolling, bringing judgment near. Rusted chains snap like brittle bones in the wind. This rebellion's a virus crawling under my skin. I see you hiding behind your golden gates of rust, but I'm coming through the breaks in the darkness. Mud and blood on my face, taste of iron and dirt. Every broken promise is gasoline for the hurt. They wear their power like a suit of rotting gold. I'm the storm that's rising, turning their world ice skin. Feedback screams like sirens in my shattered head. This is the moment where the living killing the dead. One last breath, then the levee breaks in blood. Hear the war cry when the arena starts to flood. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, burn their empire to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne on the blood-soaked skies. No mercy left, no second chance, no prayers to give. This crown is forged in the blood I'll bleed to live. I don't bow, I break the fucking throne. Claim the throne, louder than the pain and the fear. Claim the throne, nothing left to lose or hold dear. This is my kingdom, this is my crown of thorns. Claim the throne, and I ain't ever coming down. Claim the throne. Claim the throne. Claim the throne. Claim the throne. It's mine now. All fucking mine! It's mine now! All fucking mine!
for GWA Claim the Throne. Kickoff starts now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GWA Claim the Throne Kickoff Show. We're live, and you're rolling with the money. Now, before the money gets any guests out here, I'll go on and get the GWA Smoke brand matches out of the way. Talking about what we have from the brand that I GM with a little help from Cooter. And up first here, we have a match for the GWA 420 Championship. Now, many of you that followed SSW back when we was on top of the EFED world know how much the 420 Championship's history and legacy mattered in the EFED game, so the money wanted to bring it to my Smoke brand. And we know as of GWA Dark this past Saturday, Randy Orton defeated AJ Styles in an important match that proves GWA Dark is not a throwaway show. And Orton qualified for this 10-man gauntlet. Now, the money knows every participant in this match, and I could share that with you, but that would take all the fun out of everything. We have a 10-man gauntlet. The only person you know that's qualified is Randy Orton. The only hint the money is going to give you is that all 9 of the other competitors do come from the GWA Smoke brand roster. Orton is gonna have his work cut out. You'll be surprised at some of the names in this one. And the money's other brand exclusive match here tonight from GWA Smoke on the Claim the Throne card is gonna be a 6-man smoke chamber match to determine the GWA Smoke champion, the face of the money's brand. If you paid attention to GWA Smoke, which has been bringing the sizzle week after week, you saw these guys in 6-man tag team action last week. Diamond Dallas Page, the man they call Vader, and Lex Luger teamed up against the other 3 competitors, Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, and the MVP of that match, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. There are no teams, though, here tonight. It's every man for themselves inside the smoke chamber to determine the first ever GWA Smoke champion. It's gonna be one hell of a banger. And now it's time for the money to get to the GWA Global Championship contenders representing the money's GWA Smoke brand. First, representing Smoke for the GWA Global Tag Team Championships at Claim the Throne, one of the greatest tag teams, most impactful tag teams in wrestling history. The Outsiders, the bad guy Scott Hall, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. These 2 are going to represent the Smoke brand by bringing all the smoke to the other qualifiers in that global tag team championship match. I know that the money can't wait to see the outsiders in the ring again. They punched their ticket here with victories over the New Age Outlaws and Fraxium. And I know they're going to steal the show at Claim the Throne for the Smoke brand. But that's not the only GWA Global Championship contender representing Smoke. We also have the GWA Global Women's Championship match. And representing the money in the GWA Smoke roster in this match is going to be the Queen herself. And how fitting would it be for wrestling royalty, the Queen Charlotte Flair, to claim the throne at GWA Claim the Throne and become the first GWA Global Women's Champion. The money knows Charlotte is gonna represent the brand well, and I can't wait to see her in action. If you caught the last Smoke, she had a hell of a banger against Ivy Nile to get here. But that's not all, folks. The GWA Smoke brand also has a representative in the match for the biggest prize in the company, the GWA Global Men's Championship. We saw Rob Van Dam, who may be the most shocking entry in this match, outlast 7 other men on the Smoke brand in tournament action. A tournament that featured legendary names like the Macho Man Randy Savage, the Viper Randy Orton, the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Game Triple H, the Big Red Machine Kane, Mama Foley's baby boy, Mankind. I mean, there was some stacked fucking names in that tournament, and RVD outlasted everybody. And he's going to be representing the Smoke brand with that extreme high-flying martial arts action. And the money knows RVD, the whole fucking show, is going to bring the gold to GWA Smoke. That wraps things up for the money in the Smoke brand. Please welcome my guest at this time, Alpha Co-GM, Big Country Jerry James. Pull up a chair. What's up, Jerry?
Hey, Mike. Man, I am excited for tonight. I tell you what I'm really excited for is the Tag Team Championship match. The way we got here, having those couple of matches between the Machine Guns and the Lucha Brothers, and then putting on that pay-per-view worthy cage match last week, that match has me excited, and obviously I'm going to be a little biased and hope that we can bring the tag titles home to Alpha, but that one's going to be fun.
Yeah, Jerry, that one's definitely capable of stealing the show.
Now, our other brand exclusive match for the United States Tag Team titles. I don't recommend anyone getting too close to the ring watching this one, and keep the kids and wives back. This is going to be all-out violence as the Creed brothers take on the War Raiders. This is going to be a hard-hitting fight. This ain't going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. And it's going to be, in the words of Big E, big, meaty men slapping meat. I expect somebody to go to the hospital after this match is over.
Oh, the money don't doubt that.
As for our qualifiers from Alpha for the world titles, the veteran Natalya fought her way through a battle royal and then put away another long-standing, one of the greatest of all time women competitors in Lita to make her way to the show. And if I'm being biased, I gotta say I like Natty's chances. She will get in there and show the other women experience goes a long way in this business. And finally, for the GWA Global Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, whatever you want to call it, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, worked his way through the grueling Alpha Cup, putting on classic matches each step of the way, and now has his sights set on this fatal four-way. I wouldn't want to be any of the other guys that are going to be in that, because I see claymores for everybody in the very near future. And I would be more than ecstatic to see Alpha holding the world title. But that's enough about our contribution to the pay-per-view, because I have one other thing to discuss. Yours truly will be making his GWA in-ring debut in St. Louis. That's a city that holds a lot of history for me, very close to home for me, and very close to my heart. So whoever's stepping in there to face me, you better bring your A game, because I'm coming to put boots to ass.
Well, I hope you have your gear under that suit, Jerry, because that match is next.
I'm up next? Hell yeah. Let's get this show on the road and I'm ready to whip some ass. I'll see you out there.
From the holler where the law don't go. 320 pounds of bad decisions. Big country Jerry James. Y'all already know what time it is. I roll in on mud flaps and bad intent. Flannel ripped at the seams, still smell like spit shells and dented fenders. Moonshine still in my bloodstream, call it premium. Unleaded, step on the apron. Stage shakes like a trailer in a twister. They want fairy tale heroes, I bring ballroom truth. Clothesline from hell, leave your neck looking like a horseshoe. Big as a grain silo, mean as a corner ball. Jerry James don't job, I make legends hit the floor. No cape, no crown, just a chain and a scowl. Country boy raised on pain, turn it into a lifestyle. Ain't no pretty boys, ain't no plastic glory. I'm the backwoods nightmare, the outlaw story. that real vibe. Pink on the chest, still the hardest in the game. Real men wear pink, yeah, we own it. Pink on the chain, pink on the moment. They laugh at the color, but we still run the block. Real men wear pink, yo, tick-tock. Real men wear pink, watch the haters choke. Pink in the whip, pink on the smoke. They talk that tough talk, but they fold in the heat. Real men wear pink, baby, feel the beat. Real men stink. Real men's draws got that real hustle stain, but we still pull up fresh. Pink polo, no shame. Sleazy in the back seat, windows fogged up quick. Chicken tenders in the console while I plot my next lick. Chauncey on the phone, whispering dreams in my ear. Wear that pink loud, bro, let them all see it clear. I'm still the same dog, still got the scars from the...
All right, folks, the money here we are live for our very first match here on the Kickoff show. A little free agent action. We got Big Country Jerry James taking on my buddy Chauncey Pines. New name for government reasons. Same charming guy. He's put on a little weight. As you know, we haven't wrestled in the last couple of years. Kind of been living off the pension, and well, unfortunately, all our SSW bucks ran out, and we had to come back to work. Chauncey really taking the fight to Big Jerry here. The money goes back a long way with both of these guys. Back in our Southern Smoke wrestling days, and me and Chauncey go back even further than that. Big belly-to-belly suplex there, and showing off for the crowd. Chauncey's put on a little weight. He's also got a little ink. We spent a little time in lockup after that whole misunderstanding with the boys in blue. And he said, hey, when you go to prison, you either exercise or you get ink. And well, we know which Chauncey chose to do. Jerry James looking meaner than ever. Unlike the Money, Chauncey, Cooter, the whole Smoke Boy gang, Outlaw, still running around here somewhere. Jerry hasn't got the ring rust thing going on. He didn't retire since W closed. He's been out kicking ass all over the world in multiple companies. You can catch Jerry James in EIW, Extreme Impact Wrestling. He also runs Continental Wrestling Alliance. And now, of course, Jerry James being the competitor he is, bringing his talents here to GWA. It was a mystery who his opponent was going to be here tonight. Even the Money didn't know. And are we getting a little Cooter action here? Cooter, stop playing around in the sound truck. You know Jerry's going to kick your ass for that. Chauncey going for the cover. And Jerry able to kick out. Chauncey throwing them bombs. Knocks Big Jerry James down, but Jerry, a lot of fight, a lot of heart, big running knee, takes down Chauncey. Anything goes in this match. And Jerry gonna bring out the tables here. I would go help my buddy out and even the odds a little bit here, but if I do that, who's going to do commentary? I mean, Cooter tried to give you the assist from the sound truck, buddy. That's the best we got tonight. Oh, man. Jerry looks as violent as ever. Jerry's good people. He just tends to go a little unhinged sometimes. Chauncey trying out some of the moves he learned in the penitentiary. Oh, and he's going to pull out a chair. Jerry was ready for him, ducks under, jumps over. Look at the athleticism and a shot right to the breadbasket. Jerry James unload, big backbreaker there on Chauncey. I'm sure these two will go have a drink after the match and enjoy the rest of the show. They are friends, but you have to wonder if Chauncey knew what he was getting into in this one. Jerry's a different breed once the bell rings and he steps in between the ropes. Oh, now I was going to say steal a chair in there, but Chauncey with the counter. I think he's a little punch drunk. There you go, buddy. Big sidewalk slam. And this is where Chauncey's dangerous. Once he gets you on the ground and he has that leverage advantage, he's really good at throwing his weight around. Look at that, the strength of Chauncey. It's going to take him a second to catch his breath there. Not very long, though. Big sit-out powerbomb on the table. Jerry feeling that one. And I'll tell you what, Chauncey may not look it, but he can fight, especially in these hardcore brawls. This one time, him and Outlaw got into it so bad, Chauncey ended up stabbing Outlaw, and then they fought in this brutal cage match that went like an hour and 40-something minutes. They were so bloody by the end of it. And then they just kind of hugged it out. Jerry on the top rope with some bad intentions, but Chauncey able to sidestep. And Jerry may regret the high risk there. Oh. Not as much as Chauncey regrets going into those steps. Not once, but twice. Oh. And 3 times now for good measure. Is it just me, or do you think Jerry maybe got a little embarrassed there that Chauncey sidestepped his big dive? That would cripple most men, and it just pissed Jerry James off. Uh-oh. I've seen this before. He's looking for it. Nice reversal by Chauncey, though. He's not out of this yet. Picks him up and power slam by Chauncey Pines. Jawbreaker from Jerry. I swear, sometimes Jerry's like the fucking Terminator, man. Doesn't matter how much you unleash on him, he just fucking absorbs every bit of it. I mean, you gotta give credit to Chauncey here. He's really taking the fight to Jerry. Well, he did prove one thing. Jerry does bleed. He also forgets that when Jerry bleeds, he gets angry. And for somebody that's always angry, it's not good to see them get more angry. It's a good way to get slapped with a hockey stick. But what he doesn't know, Chauncey hates hockey. The fact that he beat him up with a hockey stick instead of a baseball bat, which everybody knows Chauncey holds dear as America's pastime. Not that damn Canadian slapstick shit. Oh, and a high risk there by Chauncey, but Jerry caught him. Pound for pound, one of the strongest men in the game. Jerry James goes for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Jerry James and Chauncey, both impressive in their GWA debut. Here is free agents. And of course, next week, during the off week,
From the holler where the law
both
don't
of
go.
these guys, as well as all of our incoming
320 pounds of bad decisions.
calls, created superstars, talent,
Big country
whatever
Jerry
you want to
James.
call them, will be joining
already know what time
rosters
it is.
after the pay-per-view during the off week. We'll see where these two land, as well as
I
myself.
roll in on
Cooter,
mud flaps and bad intent.
Everybody
Flannel
else
ripped at the
joining
seams,
this
still smell
wild
like
ride
spit shells
called
and dented
GWA.
fenders. Moonshine still in my bloodstream.
Well,
Call it premium.
up
Let it
next, the
step on
money's
the
gonna
apron.
have some
Stage
more
shakes like a trailer
conversations
in a
with some
twister.
more
They want fairy
GMs.
tale heroes. I bring ballroom
And talk
truth.
about
Clothesline
the
from
great
hell, leave
show
your
we got
neck
tomorrow.
looking
We
like a
also got
horseshoe, big as a
more
grain silo.
Kickoff
Mean
show
as a
tag
corn
action
ball.
coming up
Jerry
later.
James, no job. I make
Don't go
legends hit the
anywhere.
floor. No
The
cake,
money
no
will be
crown,
back.
just a chain and a scale. Country boy raised on pain, turn it into
What a match here on the pre-show. Way to get us started. Both of those guys are definitely going to land on a roster soon. And now, let's welcome our next guest. One of the men that just competed, and my best friend, Chauncey Pines. And Cooter. What the fuck are you doing out here, Cooter? You're my co-GM. And why ain't Chauncey talking to me?
Sorry about the confusion, Money. Chauncey's got a pending deal with Pine Saw, and I can't have him fuck it up.
Okay, well, why are you out here? Where the fuck's his co-GM?
About that.
Don't want to go to school today, Mommy.
I guess you could say he's incapacitated.
Okay. Well, as much as I don't like it, we gotta get this show on the road.
Okay. Do you have the prepared speech that you wrote out? Today, Money looks angry.
You're damn right I'm getting angry.
Chauncey, hurry up. How the fuck am I supposed to read this? What the hell? How do you get a mayonnaise and a chili stain on here? Ah, fuck it, I'll wing it. Just play the graphics. Up first, Homegrown has an angry Andre the Giant who just can't seem to get past the gangsterness of New Jack. Week after week after week, New Jack has gotten the best of Andre. And Andre's kinda ran out of excuses. So he's gonna get one last shot at New Jack in an I Quit match. And if Andre says I quit, He's got to move on from this thing. Did I do good? Okay. Hey, I can read your shitty ass handwriting. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. The finals in the GWA Homegrown Championship Tournament. You got that psychotic Sid Justice taking on The Rock. Somebody's gonna get the smackdown laid on that candy ass tonight. I wonder if rock bottom has any effect on a psychopath. I guess we'll find out. I just want to see a people's elbow. Whee! Okay. Alright, keep them coming. Ooh.
Kurt.
Sorry, money. And representing Homegrown in the GWA Global Women's Championship match at Claim the Throne, it's gonna be Tiffy time coming from Homegrown, Tiffany Stratton. And you see, she already had him place the championship on her shoulder in this graphic. So that means she's either confident or cocky. We'll find out later tonight. Am I done yet? Oh no, there's more. Ooh, I like these guys. Okay, looks like Homegrown's representatives in the GWA Global Tag Team Championship match at Claim the Throne is the New Day. It's booty time, or whatever Biggie likes to say. I wonder if they're gonna get along. Xavier and Kofi's been acting kind of grumpy lately. But in GWA, bygones can be bygones. I mean, Money's forgiven me like 28 times just today. And up next, ooh, the GWA Homegrown representative in the Global Men's Championship match is Yokozuna. If he doesn't win, he's gonna be angry. And Cooter's not gonna be anywhere around because he's not sitting on me. He looks like he weighs more than Chauncey. Probably smells worse too. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh, I'm telling him, you little fucker. I want to make sure he watches the replay.
Don't do that. What did I ever do to you? Cooter's got an idea. Money, you look grumpy. How about a Cooter snack?
Okay, light me up. That does look like a dangerous, dangerous man. Representing Homegrown in the GWA Global Championship match. He's just not going to be good enough to take out Smoke's competitor, RVD, but...
Wait, this is fun, Money. I think I could stay here all night.
Oh, no, you don't. What the fuck did you just say? Get the hell out of here. No, you too, Chauncey. I've had about enough of y'all shit. Okay, now it's time to get to our next guest. One that's not gonna stress me out as much. Chef Devious. And he brought treats for the
Appreciate
money.
your money. I don't show up empty-handed. Brought you some street-style chicken tacos and my signature guac. Give that a taste. Oh, that smells. Go ahead, dig in. Don't have to tell me twice. While money gets a bite, let me talk.
What's up? This is your GM for the farm, Devious Douglas. Looking into the future for this new feud with the Wonder Stars and Tank for Tank. And it's building up to be probably one of the best feuds the farm has at this moment. And don't get me wrong, we're going to have a whole bunch of new feuds coming your way. But this is the premier feud for the farm. So get ready. It's going to be one hell of a fight.
Man, this shit good. Chef Davey is cooking just like he does on the farm every week. We got that match coming up next. I'm gonna finish smashing.
The Wonder Stars are here. Recruited from the shadows by the mastermind. Bishop saw the fire through the contract on the line. Was Mr. Wonderful, perfect in every way. The other superstar, stealing every stage. Tie-dye thunder meets the pile driver rage. Two legends forced as one turning the page. Feel the arena shake, hear the crowd ignite. This tag team's a nightmare, burning through the night. The Wonder Stars rip the titles from their head. Wonder Stars.
All right, folks, the money back. Here we go live on the Claim the Throne Kickoff show. And we just spoke to Chef Devious, who's been cooking the last several weeks as the GM of the farm. And he's bringing us this kickoff match here tonight. We've seen Hank and Tank and the Wonder Stars, a newly formed duo, at the hands of Eric Bischoff, go at it the last several weeks, and it's going to come to a culmination here tonight at Claim the Throne. I imagine, as hot as both of these teams have been the last several weeks, that next week during the off week, they're probably both going to be called up and not be part of the farm roster anymore. I know I've had my eye on Hank and Tank, and the Wonder Stars have been impressing the money here lately as well. I'll tell you what, I could use either one of these teams on my smoke brand on Friday nights. This one is going to be brutal. No love lost between these two teams. Snake Eyes, they're from Hank. Or maybe that's Tank. I don't know. We should really put these guys in different colors or something if the money's going to have to call their matches. And now the money thinks I'm leaning more towards the Wonder Stars for my smoke brand. If not for anything else, I can tell them apart. Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, looking wonderful. The superstar Billy Graham has that table set up on the outside and has that nerve hold applied to the shoulders. I believe that is Hank that is fighting the superstar there. DDT from Billy Graham. And I'm telling you folks, these two veterans under the leadership and guidance of Eric Bischoff, a man that played an integral role in the formation of the New World Order. I mean, this guy was right there the whole time during Hollywood Hulk Hogan's impressive title reigns. The money already has the other NWO members on my roster. Bischoff didn't really seem valuable, but after seeing the formation of the Wonder Stars, I'm starting to reconsider. Oh, power shown by both teams there. Hank and Tank trying to build some momentum. Oh, and the veteran move, chop block, taking out the knee. Oh, there's thumbtacks in the ring. This one's getting violent. It's still early. This is our last match here tonight on the Kickoff show. But we're going to be here with you live the next couple of nights. The money's getting old. I can't do 6-hour E-Fed shows like I did back in the Southern Smoke days, which feels like a decade ago, but it's only been a couple years. But hey, it's like riding a bike. Once you're gone, you're never really gone. Oh, big move there by Tank. I saw his name on the back of his shirt. Okay, I might still sign these guys in the call-ups. They did look out for the money. They wrote their names on the back of their shirt. Some different colors, though. That would help even more, guys. You don't have to dress identical just because you're a tag team. I mean, just look at their opponents here tonight. The Wonder Stars. Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, simple, plain, white trunks, white knee pads, white boots, white wristbands. He lets his physique do the talking. I mean, looking at his haircut, along with his muscles, the money wonders, why the hell didn't this guy get cast to play He-Man in the 80s? And then you got the superstar Billy Graham still doing his flamboyant thing. You don't see him toning it down. He puts the star in Wonder Stars, and you don't see Mr. Wonderful going all out and letting it all hang out. He's doing his thing. Oh shit, somebody call the fire department. We have a fire on the table over there. These veterans proving brutal. And with Eric Bischoff calling the shots, you know, he probably planted half of these weapons out here before the show. And it's him. And a kick out. This match will continue. This has kind of been brewing for weeks. Hank and Tank have been still in the spotlight, still in the show, each and every night. On the farm. And yet Mr. Wonderful and Superstar Billy Graham, who kind of couldn't believe they went undrafted and landed on the farm in the first place. They main evented the first show against each other, and it didn't really turn heads like people thought. So Eric Bischoff reached out to both of them, realizing his NWO buddies weren't on the farm roster. And he hatched a plan and got these two working together, and it's been interesting to say the least. That being said, the Wonder Stars and Hank and Tank have been on a collision course ever since the farm's first show. Even though they were on different paths, both of those paths were destined to collide. And they're colliding right here tonight on GWA Claim the Throne official kickoff show. And I'm telling you what, this is our first pay-per-view event. And I gotta say, I'm loving it so far. I don't know how long the money's gonna stick around and do this, but I can tell you that I'm definitely down to keep going. This has been a lot of fun. I'm excited for all the calls coming in. It's going to be interesting. Old school spike pile driver there. Oh, and now a bear hug, but nice counter there. I believe that was Tank. Oh, and now Hank and Tank starting to build some momentum here. Kick out by Orndorff, showing some resiliency. It's going to be a long night. Well, if I was doing it all night. Technically, it's one night. My buddy Edgel, he calls it like game weeks or something. So the money's gonna call this whole pay-per-view like one game night, but it's gonna take place over like 4 days. I have this whole grand plan. Night one here tonight, the kickoff show. Night two is going to be each brand's undercard match. Night three will be each brand's mid-card match. And night four will be all the global championship matches. One thing's for certain. The last several weeks, we have seen what these brands are capable of. We have seen what talent lies in the Global Wrestling Alliance. And tonight, and the next several nights, is going to really shape the landscape going forward. I expect a lot of big things here. If you haven't followed the GWA Global Wrestling Alliance Facebook group, go do that shit right now. You get every bit of information you could possibly want when it comes to GWA. Big win there. Orndorff picking it up while the money was running his mouth. Impressive victory by the Wonder Stars.
Are here.
I'll tell you what, Eric Bischoff has an eye for talent. Sometimes he drops the ball like the time he fired Stone Cold Steve Austin, but some could say if he never fired him, then he never would have ever became Stone Cold Steve Austin. So there you see, 5-star match, incredible performance. The Wonder Stars are here to stay, and you're going to see big things out of these guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to get with some more GMs, talk about the rest of the show we have planned over the weekend. I'll be right back. Don't go another banger here on the Kickoff show. And now we're going to welcome my final guest here tonight, the co-GMs of GWA Omega. Come on out, guys. The Mob Father, Pitt Machiavelli, the Doctor, Christian Gonzalez. Hey, how's it going, guys? Doc, Pitt. All right, we've covered the rest of the card. Let's get to Omega.
Oh, shit. Hey, man. Say, man. It's the motherfucking Mob Father, Pitt Machiavelli. I got a new title for y'all boys, though. You see, I am one half of the general managers here at GWA Omega. Yes, I say Omega, the best fucking brand. And you see, me and my wonderful, twisted, fucked up in the head general manager, Dr. Christian Gonzalez, Doc G.
You know, sometimes I wonder about you.
You see, me and my guy, we look for two things here at GWA Omega. See, I look for prestige, Doc G, he look for the fucking chaos. And you see, that leads me to the next subject. You see, here at GWA Omega, we have two beautiful brand exclusive titles that you can only win and get an opportunity at here at Omega. And that is our beautiful, prestigious, and I mean prestigious, Intercontinental Championship, which fits the brand Omega perfectly. Like everything about being an Intercontinental Champion just screams Omega. And you see also on the other hand, like I said, we love a little chaos here at Omega. So we switch shit up to where we wanna fuck shit up. And we got the tag titles, the hardcore tag titles at that. Set for the motherfuckers that wanna fuck shit up. So, with that being said, we have matches here tonight. We have a TLC match for the Intercontinental Championship. We're gonna crown an Intercontinental Champion. And we also gonna crown a hardcore tag team champion in an Extreme Rules match. And also, you see, Omega, we put on banger elimination matches to determine who will represent Omega. And we have 3 representatives. We have a team and we have 2 single competitors. We have the beautiful electrifying, that bitch, Jade Cargill representing Omega, and she damn near mollywopped our whole fucking women's roster to get this shot to represent Omega. So, with that being said, I know for a fact Jade Cargill is going to get the job done representing Omega. Representing our tag team division, we got Team 3D. Go ahead and get the tables for me, please. Because see, they're gonna represent Omega down there at the tag division, and they're gonna bring the tag title to Omega. And last but not least, put your ones up in the air, cause our tribal chief, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is representing Omega, and that says it all. Roman fucking Reigns, come on now, dog. Omega finna set the tone here at this pay-per-view. You see, it could be my bias, but I think we gonna walk away with it all. I don't know now. You feel me? That's just me, and that's just me saying that. You feel me? That's just how I feel. It's gonna be a great fucking show tonight. Omega gonna be on top. Mob shit, bitch.
Is I your psychopath, your nightmare, your favorite, the one only Dr. Christian Gonzalez. Here is trying to tell everyone that I'm here for your other half of the GM, the great wrestling organization GWA. Omega. Omega stands for the end, because we here, every wrestler that is right here, we know they want to start something, they need to finish with a bang. What a great show. My best friend, my other half GM, Knob, Rally. He just said already open. We are happy with every wrestler that we have here. All of them have shown how they are the best. But there's always going to have to be one champion. We just showed, we just got our champion, and we just got our hardcore tag champion. We are Omega. We are the end. And we here give the final treatment. See you soon.
Alright, folks, y'all know how we like to close it out. Cheers. See you guys tomorrow.
Rages on. GWA Claim the Throne continues tomorrow at 9/8 Central.